Hey math friends! Today we're going to solve multiplication with unknown factors. So you can see some of my unknown factors over here. I have letters in their place. So like this is an N, an R, an S, a P, a star. All of these are unknown factors. So our job is to figure out, well, what do we put in place of these green letters or pictures to make our statement true? So let me show you an example. If you look at N times 3 equals 12. I've got to figure out what goes here, what number I put here, so that when I times it by 3, it does equal 12. Okay? So I'll write it over here. N times 3 equals 12. So my favorite way to solve these types of problems is to think about multiplication, but think about it backwards. For example, I know a 3 song. And I know that one of my products is going to be 12. So watch me sing my 3 song until I get to the product 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. How many fingers am I holding up? 4. So I bet N is equal to 4. I'm going to write N is equal to 4, and then I'm going to plug it in and see if it's correct. If I say N is equal to 4, then instead of putting N times 3, I can write this as a 4. I'm writing a 4 over it. Is 4 times 3 equal to 12? It is. So because that's correct, I know N is equal to 4. I'll sing my 4 song to show you. 4, 8, 12. I sang my 4 song to 3 fingers and I got 12. So that one's correct. So N is equal to 4. Let's look at the next one. This next one I have to figure out what the R is. Okay? I'm going to sing one of my multiplication songs. I don't have a 30 song, but I do know how to sing a 5s. We don't really sing it. We just count by 5s. So I will count by 5s until I get to 30. I'll write it over here. 5 times R equals 30. Okay? So let's count by 5s till we get to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How many fingers was that? It was 6 fingers. So that means R must be equal to 6. So I can say 5 times 6 is 30. Let's see if that's correct. Let's sing our 6's song till we get 5 fingers and see if it actually does get us to 30. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Yep, it does. So R is equal to 6. Let's try another one. Over here I have S times 4 equals 24, and I got to figure out what the S has to be so that when I do times it by 4, it is equal to 24. So S times 4 is 24. So what song am I going to sing? My 24 song or my 4 song? Yeah, I don't have a 24 song. I'm going to sing my 4 song and see how many fingers I have up when I get to 24. 4, 8, 12, 16... 20, 24. How many fingers was that? 6 fingers. So S must be equal to 6. If I put 6 in here, let's see if it's correct. Let's sing my 6's song till I have 4 fingers and see if I get to 24. 6, 12, 18, 24. Yep. When I sang my 6's song and I had 4 fingers up, I was saying 24. So I know that's correct. All right, just a couple more. I've got to figure out what the P has to be. And whatever I put here, when I times it by 2, it's got to get me to this 18. So 2 times P equals 18. Okay? I can sing my 2 song or my 18 song. Yeah, definitely 2s. Until I get to 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. How many fingers was that? Was 5 fingers then 4, so it was 9 fingers total, right? So that means P must equal 9. Well, let's find out. Let's put a 9 here. Let's sing our 2s until we have 9 fingers and see if that gets me to 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yep, sure did. So I know P is equal to 9. All right. Let's try star times 3. Got to figure out what the star equals, so that when I times it by 3, I get to 9. So what does the star equal? Let's sing our 3 song until we get to 9. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. How many fingers is that? 3. So star is probably a 3. Let's put a 3 here and see. 3 times 3. I'm going to sing my 3 song. 3, 6, 9. Yep, that works. So star is 3. All right, guys, what you did today is you solved for an unknown factor. Remember, a factor is one of the numbers in the question, in the equation. You all solved for an unknown factor. These unknown factors can be represented by, a lot of times, by letters, but even shapes and pictures like stars. All right, guys, you did a great job.